Hey guys, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages, Mondays, Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. All right, so in this Mystery Monday today, guys, we're just going to try to find out who this new energy is. Maybe this energy has already reached you, or maybe it is on its way. I'm going to find out about it because some of you may have already met this new energy while others have not. So we're going to find out and do some investigating on this new energy. What are they bringing to the table? Who they are? We're going to tap into their finances because it's Mystery Monday. So we need to find out about this person or this energy to see, their finances, whatever it is they're bringing to the table. All right. So we're going to do some little digging in their life and their personality, characteristics, and traits. So you can see exactly who this new energy that's coming. Now, I have told some of you that there is a new energy, a new love coming in. Some of you may have already met this person while others have not. It's your timeline difference, but we're still going to find out about that particular new energy coming your way. If you are healed, if you are a healed energy, and if you're unhealed, it's going to be a different kind of energy that's coming towards you. So we're going to look at both energies, okay? Now, like-minded souls are welcome here, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? And for the perks of the channel, just become a member. And if you cannot, that's okay. That's okay. All right? So those who are actively on the channel and cannot afford a membership, sometimes I make them a mod and then they are able to get the perks of the channel. But that's due to consistency, okay? That's how you get that recognition, okay? It's equal give and take reciprocity here, all right? So with that being said, I have to tell you about this download first, okay? Usually when I dream something or I get some type of download, it's going to become very urgent, and usually it happens within the next couple of days. Based off of my experience with dreams and downloads, they are psychic dreams, okay? They are prophetic dreams, let's say that. So that's what I have most of the time is prophetic dreams. I dream about something, and then within days or weeks, it will happen. All right. So this is very urgent because and I'm usually involved in the dream. I'm usually in it. And I could be like the second person in there or a couple other people in the car with me, but usually not in the car. I'm sorry. What dream was about a car, but I'm usually in the dream, like actively in the dream, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be me. So in this dream, I was driving a car, and this car was borrowed, okay? Or I don't know if it was a rent-a-car. I don't know if somebody is getting ready to rent a car or go somewhere or take a trip or something, a driving trip. If you rent a car, make sure you tell them at wherever you are, before I get this car, check the brakes on it now. Check the brakes, because in this dream, the brakes went out, okay? The brakes went out on a borrowed car. I don't know if you borrowed it from a friend. I don't know if you went and rented one. It wasn't the normal vehicle, okay? Anyways, driving. Everything seems okay. Everything's going well. Driving, the brakes go out. My sister is in the car with me. She's in the front seat, and she panics for help. She panics in the car. I'm trying to tell her, like, listen, the brakes are out. And then she like, oh my God. It just got really, really bad. So whomever is in the car with you, or if there's somebody's in the car, it could be opposite. You could start getting frantic and they are calm. I tried to remain calm, but the brakes were completely gone in this vehicle. with that being said, I came up with some zodiac signs because when I looked over at the clock, I was having this dream at 12:29. 12:29. The thing about 12:29 is it's significant for me because it's somebody's birth date in the family. But I also got Capricorn. Capricorn, this person is a Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn, you may want to watch out for these sorts of things. But I also caught some other zodiac signs because the car that it was borrowed from was a Leo. The person was a Leo. So Leo is going to be relevant to this download. I'm trying to remember the signs. So I got Leo, I got Capricorn. Now, I got Cancer, I got Aquarius, and I got Libra. But that number, 12:29, and I always tell you guys about 29. So something could happen on the 29th. This could be a time. This could be somebody's birth date. We do know that 12:29 is spiritual growth. It's also spiritual and practical balance. So it's almost like a spiritual awakening with the partnership of duality, with the number 2 being there. Apply new knowledge for tangible improvements. And it also means new beginnings, but it also means endings. It signals the close of a chapter and the start of something better, with the universe stepping in to replace what was lost. So for some of you, the number 12:29 could be significant because if you lost a person or if you're choosing to walk away from somebody, the universe is about to send you someone else to replace what was lost. So even if you lost a car or you don't have a vehicle at this time, the universe may step in and replace what was lost. Some kind of way, you're going to get a new vehicle. Okay. 12:29 is also a soul mission. So it points towards like fulfilling your highest purpose. It's also potentially with a twin flame or a shared mission, emphasizing unity and co-creation. So there could be a twin flame reunion. Okay. If you lost a twin flame, it could be reignited in some sort of way via universe. You have to trust in your inner wisdom, and it encourages you to have faith in your intuition and the path that you're on. Promising blessings as you align with your life's purpose. So if this is a relationship, 12:29 suggests harmony and shared responsibility, especially in a twin flame connection. So it's going to guide you towards growth and unity with a twin flame. Okay. And I've been talking about twin flames lately because some of you are going to meet a twin flame, and this is that new energy. Okay. Once you meet this twin flame, you're going to automatically feel this ignited passion, or one person could be very excited. Okay. Like, yes, let's go. Let's see where this is going. They're very forceful, and they're going to be very like pushy, and they are going to be easily to claim you. Okay. Especially if it's a soul connection. Then this person comes in, it's going to be easy for them to say, oh yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just go out. Let's just see where this works. Can I cook for you? It's just going to be very easy. And it's going to seem pushy. Some of you may run. And if you run, you could be running from a positive connection. All right. So you have to give it time. You have to tell the other person, slow down just a bit. Let me get a chance to get to know you. Let me get my feet on the ground. Okay. But 12:29 is about aligning your actions with your spiritual journey and your life's purpose. 12:29 is significant for a twin flame. It often means that the divine timing and spiritual growth is there. 29 carries vibrations of endings and beginnings with service to a soul's purpose. So it's about stepping into your shared soul mission. So the people that are on the journey already, when they see this 1229, it's about you two stepping into your soul's mission. There's something you two are supposed to do together. So when I was talking about unfinished business yesterday, that's what I mean. You have unfinished business with somebody, and once you connect back with them, you two have a soul mission, something you're supposed to accomplish together. Now, some people resist it and they're like, no, I'm not going to work with you. I wouldn't work with you. But you're supposed to be on this journey together. Okay. And sometimes your twin flame is not cooperative, which causes a disruption in the connection. And usually you separate. Okay. You separate until it clicks. And if it never clicks, some people move on to other energies. Okay. The 1229 is a very positive message from the universe, and it encourages you to trust in your abilities and to follow your dreams. It also encourages spiritual growth. Now, just in general, in love, it's about embracing positive new beginnings after an ending. So something ends and the universe is going to drop something else, especially if you were not at fault. Now, if you cheated on somebody and you're separated from them and you expect the universe to gift you anything, you might be waiting for a while. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to the people who did nothing. They are going to get it dropped onto their lap. All right. You need to trust the universe to bring better things after a loss or a change, especially for a twin flame journey when you see that 1229. It's about stepping into your purpose with your partner and finding that harmony and aligning the potential path together. I mean, that's just it. But with that being said, let's go back to that prophetic dream. The brakes went out. I was in control, okay? So as long as you don't lose control in a dream, I think this is good news. So with that being said, there are some things you need to pay attention to or watch out for. Because I feel like it's a prophetic dream, if you're going to rent a car, or if you borrow anybody's car, or if you're in the car with somebody, they may have an older car. If they do, they need to check their brakes. Okay. Don't just remember what I said, and remember the zodiac signs that I said. If you're thinking about a regular dream interpretation, it means that it signifies losing control or being powerless over some aspect in your life. And it could lead to anxiety, okay? But if you actually crash, that would mean a negative outcome. So it could mean loss of control, fear of consequences of something, and the inability to stop. So the inability to stop in a car, the meaning is, you can't put the brakes on a bad habit, a relationship, or decision that feels harmful. But I don't think any of those apply to this dream that I have. I feel like it's going to actually happen because I told you I have prophetic dreams. It could mean that you're on a dangerous path, okay? And it's warning you, are you driving your life or living your life dangerously? You need to slow down and reevaluate your choices. So that's for those who are going in a bad direction. I feel like for the most part, I'm going in the right direction. So I take the dream as prophetic. So again, there's caution here. Be careful. I told you the zodiac signs. Again, I'm going to run them down. A Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Aqua, and Libra. And pay attention, that could be a time too. 12:29. You could have an appointment. You have to be somewhere at 12:29. You tell somebody, hey, pick me up. I got to get here quick. Be cautious. That's all I'm going to tell you. Pay attention to the time. Pay attention to those zodiac signs. If somebody says, if a Libra comes over and says, hey, I'll drive you, pay attention to what I said, because not saying it's going to happen to you, but I'll tell you how prophetic my dreams are. It could be a celebrity that this happens to. And then I tap in and I go, what were the zodiac signs in that car? And then it matches what I said. And then it says at 12:29, they were en route to such and such and such and this happened. So it doesn't have to be us. It could be a celebrity or somebody it happens to, but I guarantee you in the next couple of days, I'll tell you that something happened and I'll post it on the community tab. The same way with Ray J, the same way with the other instances, I'll tell you and it happens. I guarantee you it never fails me. All right. That's where I get my psychic downloads, is from dreams. They used to, I do get some visions sometimes. I still get visions, but most of my psychic downloads come from dreams. They're very prophetic. I've been this way since I was a kid. All right. Since I was a kid. They don't go away. And I'm going to tell you, I did ask the universe to try to take the death dates from me. And I do feel like they're slowly slipping away. And because I used to get death dates and I really hated those prophetic dreams. Now I just get just in general prophetic dreams, but this still could, if a brakes go out in the car, that could be somebody's death date. Okay. So I used to get death dates and I didn't like that, because I could tell you exactly what's going to happen to somebody, or I knew when they were going to get ready to die, whether it was murder, killings, things like that. So I don't want that anymore. Yeah, I've done a lot of them. Yeah, sure have done a lot of them. A lot throughout my life. 10 is too much for me. It's too much. So I asked that to be taken away from me, and it has kind of like, but I still get other scenarios. Yeah. All right. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get into this new energy. All right. We're going to leave that alone, but just keep that in mind, guys. Keep it in mind and be cautious, because it's a warning. I'm going to be cautious as well. All right. I did just take my vehicle to the shop. So it's just been checked all the way around by the dealership. So I'm not playing that game, but you got to listen to this though, too. It may not be you. It could be another driver in a whole nother vehicle, and they lose control of their brakes and then go into you. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be you. So keep that in mind as well. Just be vigilant when you're out there on the road and driving, because it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. So just pay attention. That's all. Spirit, please, and thank you, clear, concise messages. This new energy that is arriving or has arrived for some of you. Spirit, please, and thank you. Tell me about this new energy. Tell me about their personality, characteristics, and traits. Who are they? Okay, they know what heartbreak is. They've been there. Tell me about this person's personality, characteristics, and traits. Whatever toxic behaviors that they've had in the past, they seem to have let that go. Or somebody's toxic behavior from the past, they let go of. They let this person go. There could be somebody who mistreated them in the past or had addictions, and they've chose to let that go. Tell me more about this person. Okay, so this person is very apologetic. So if you did not get an apology from your past person, here's the universe sending you this person, and they're very apologetic. So meaning, so if they hang up on you by accident, or they go, hey, I have to call you back really quick. They'll call you back and they go, I'm so sorry about that. I really apologize for that. I'm sorry, something came up and I had to go take care of it, but I'm so sorry that I cut you off like that. So this person is going to be very apologetic. They definitely can offer you happiness, and they would blend very well within the family dynamic, okay? Ten of Cups on the board. So this person is able to offer you a 10 of Cups. Tell me more about this person. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It looks like a wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this person. They look like they've suffered some betrayals, okay? But this person, with that being said, I see some suffering that they've had. With that being said, they still want to come in. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. So they're still going to take this chance and give a love offer here with the Page of Cups. I do see the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So this person definitely will offer you a relationship. Tell me more about this person here coming in. Yep, they're going to offer you a relationship, okay? They are. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant here, and the Two of Cups. Give me one more about this person. This person is destined to come in. The Knight of Pentacles is here. This person is solid. They're very stable, and you can definitely rely on them. Tell me more about this person's personality, characteristics, and traits. This person is willing to put up some type of fight for you, okay? So they will fight for the connection with the Five of Wands here. They will put up a fight, okay? They're very persistent, but they don't give up easy, okay? They don't give up easy in the face of danger. You know, this person has endured a betrayal. And even with that betrayal, they still gave this person another chance. What's that? Oh, that looks like 29 on the board. 29 could be significant. Somebody could be born on the 29th. Okay? Yep, this person is ready for the ships to come in. The Three of Wands. Tell me more about this person. Give me one more card on their personality. Yeah, it would fall, so I won't know whether it's upright or not. So we're going to get another one. They're about taking action, I will tell you that. This person moves very quickly, a little quicker than you're used to. Okay, they are the Page of Pentacles, and I do see the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. After that, I see the Sun card. So I will say that this person, they may not offer a lot or have a lot to offer, all right? But they will offer a passionate new beginning, okay? You may be sexually compatible with this person. Yeah, so whatever how they used to be, I feel like this person would give it up for you, okay? They would give it up. Even if they had used to having multiples or different people, I think this person would give it up for you. 529, 29 again on the board. Yeah, this person, and guess what 29 is, guys? Look at that. Just let that sink for a second. 29, 9 and 2 breaks down to an 11. So this person is about balance. They're about the right thing. They're about justice. They do everything the right way. So this person is going to have a driver's license. They're going to have no points on their license. They drive, they follow the rules. This person is for the right, okay? They could have Libra in their chart, or they could have been born on the 29th, which breaks down to the Justice card. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this energy too. When you get the Justice energy, this person could be in law enforcement, but not necessarily. Now, they're supposed to be in law enforcement if they ride this Justice card in this way. If it breaks down to the Justice, they're supposed to be in law. If they're not, sometimes they could have went to the wrong side. So if you ask them questions and say, wait, have you ever been to jail or prison? They go, yeah, I've been, when I was a kid, you know, I got into some trouble. You know, that means they rode the wrong side. They were supposed to be on the other side of the law, okay? But I do get these arrows of love here. I do see Cupid's arrow. So this person is definitely, they have their sights set on you, and you will get hit by Cupid's arrow. Now, this person may not have like those superstar qualities that you're used to. And when you see this person, you're not going to jump up and down. It could be their dress. It could be something about them that you may do the opposite. I'll give you an example. You lead a vegetarian lifestyle and this person loves meat. You may love meat and they lead a vegetarian lifestyle. So it could be something like that and you're like, ugh, okay. You know, because then they're going to try to get you to eat the meat. Somebody's might be trying to get somebody to be a vegetarian, something like that. Or this person, you know, is going to have an energy where they try to pull you very quickly to do what they like to do. Some of you may get deterred by that, but let's talk about that for a second. Should you be deterred by this person if they have, what would you call that type of attitude? If they're very persistent or a little overbearing. If this person is a little persistent or a little overbearing, what's the advice for you? Do they mean harm? What's the advice? Okay, it is the High Priestess. It is telling you to follow your intuition, but I kind of feel like you would need to get more clarity. So just give it a little bit more time and see how this person, evolves with you. See if that changes. Tell me about the High Priestess here. Tell me about the High Priestess here. This person could still be in the phase of overcoming something, okay? Overcoming something. They're still healing from something. I'm going to be honest, this person is an emperor, though. They're an emperor, okay? But you're not going to know this initially because they're not presenting themselves as an emperor, but they are. They're coming in a different light, but they are an emperor, okay? They're just not presenting that way. So is this person hiding something from you? No, they're just action oriented. They are in the Knight of Wands energy. How are you gonna feel and think about, I don't even have to ask. Look, as soon as I flipped it, that fell out. You're gonna like this person. You know, once you get to know them and get around them, you're gonna like them. And they definitely are going to like you. If this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what do they want from you? What do they want from you? If you've met a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they just want honesty. They want to come clean. They want you to come clean. They want honesty, okay? This person wants a 10 of Cups. If this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for honesty, and they're looking for people to come clean, just a clean slate. This is what they're looking for. They're looking to begin a journey, and it be wide open and clean. Give me one card from this deck for the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yep, look at this. I can't make it up, guys. Passion ignited. Your desires are going to be ignited with this person. If this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. So there you have it. Desires are going to be ignited. Your passion is going to be ignited. If this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let me get how they're going to feel about you. How does this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces feel and think about you? This Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, how do they feel and think about you now? Okay, so they see you as a bright light. They see you as the Sun card. They see you as their happiness, okay? And I feel like this person, once they get it, I feel like they're not used to your level either. But once they get it, they're going to show you nothing but the sun, okay? They're going to show you nothing but the sun, all right? So if this person is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, what's the outcome going to be? What's their intentions? This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, what's their intentions towards you? High Priestess, follow your intuition. That's the second time that came out. Clarify this High Priestess. It's the Ace of Wands. So if it's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, it looks good. They want a passionate new beginning, okay? And follow your intuition because they're going to follow theirs. If this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, how do they feel and think about you? Okay, they're going to see you as a wish fulfillment, okay? So far, this new love energy is popping. Give me one for this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, intuition, wisdom, and gifts. Didn't it say follow your intuition? You're going to know what to do. Honor your innate ability to see, okay? And trust your gut feeling. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses are going to rush in. Look into expanding your gifts, taking classes, diaries, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. So it's telling you when you meet this energy, listen to your intuition. Whatever your intuition tells you to do, that's what you should do. If you feel like your intuition is off, it's telling you start journaling, start writing, start meditating, so you can know if somebody is good for you or bad for you initially. And do not ignore the red flags. Do not. If you see any, they are there. Don't ignore them. And you can express it to this person. Hey, I see some red flags. You know, I don't know if this is you or what, but I'm not comfortable. You know, shoot me something else, or I don't know. Next zodiac signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what do they want from you? If this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what do they want from you? Okay. I don't like the energy of the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and you have the King of Cups in the reverse. This feels like somebody who could be a karmic energy coming in, or this could be somebody that you already know, or this could be somebody that is not ready to journey or to move forward. I don't like the energy here. They're in the reverse. All right. How does this person feel and think about you? Yeah. See, no. The Sun even came out in the reverse, and so did the Ten of Pentacles. I don't like any of this energy from this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that could possibly be coming in. Give me one card on this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody's not ready. They want to reconcile, though. So this is somebody from the past. So to me, this energy, the reason why it's negative is because it did not pick up on the new energy. It picked up on a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that wants to revisit the past, or somebody wants to come towards them. Look, family dynamic, reconcile. Didn't I say to somebody from the past? But somebody needs time to heal issues that have created a wedge. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. So somebody needs to reconcile with their family dynamic. Now, this is why this person may not be healed or can't move forward. They have to close out a chapter. This could be somebody whose family is the third party. They have to deal with that first. They can't just move on. They'll never have a decent relationship, taking care of family or their past. No, once you create a new family, that is your family and the past is let go of. Now, if it's your mother and she needs some help or something like that, you can help them. But people just, you give them the tools and they have to use the tools. You give them the tools and that's it. If they don't pick up the tools and use them themselves, why are you still helping them? Why are you still helping them? That keeps you stuck in other areas of your life. So somebody has to do something and reconcile in a family dynamic, okay? They need to get that fixed first, or you're not going to be able to move forward. This person that's coming towards you, it doesn't matter who you choose. You're saying it's the person. No, it's you. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be saying, no, it's the person. Heal with your children, heal with your family, however the dynamic shows up. Heal with your children. If you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you don't have your family dynamic in order, how do you think you could choose a person? You need to get that structured and fixed first. Reconcile with your children and your family. And this is even if it's a baby's father, baby's mother. Fix your children's dynamic first. You will never find love without fixing that first. Now, I don't know who I'm talking to, but guess what? They should be listening. Look what's here. The 10 of Pentacles. Fix your legacy. Fix your legacy first, or you will never find the sun. You'll never find the happiness. You won't get this Cupid's arrow. Okay? So we're encouraging you to fix something with family or family that you created. You might have created a family dynamic and then you just went on about your business. No, you need to fix that part first. Repair it first. Find out what you did wrong so you can move on and get something very joyful here. Next zodiac signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If this is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming towards you, what do they want? Why did the tower fall on the floor, guys? That doesn't mean anything because this could be a good tower. Clarify this tower. Yep. Queen of Swords energy. It just means that you're on one. But I can tell you want a date. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may want to get back out there and date. They're telling you to adopt this Queen of Cups energy. Become more nurturing. You may have to put the sword down. You're waiting for a tower, okay? You're waiting for something because you're used to something negative coming in. You're waiting for it to happen. I'm gonna chop this down before it even gets started. No, don't adopt that type of attitude. If you want love, if you want a date, you have to go into a more nurturing, soft energy so that the dating can come towards you. Now, the Three of Cups could also mean a reconciliation for some of you Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now, I do see a reconciliation here. In a month's time, I do see somebody returning. Now, who is this person returning to Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Whomever it is, they're in the reverse, and the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You may have to choose between a Two of Cups and this person here. This person's a liar, whomever this is. They tell lies. Page of Swords reversed, they are a liar, okay? So, do you want the past or do you want the new? Let's talk about the past again. Why is this person returning? Because they just want to be the one. They're defensive, or you're going to be defensive, but they just want to be the one on top. They want to fight everybody off, and then after they do that, they could be fighting your newcomers, your new love off. After they do that, what's the outcome going to be if you choose them? For some of you, it's going to be okay if you choose them. It's still going to be a 10 of Cups. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if you choose this person from the past, it's still going to be a 10 of Cups. All right. So you're going to have a choice to make here. I saw the Lovers. somebody may come back in and apologize. So they kind of like push this new energy out of the way. But let's talk about the new energy. Spirit, please and thank you. 29 on the board again. Tell me about this new energy. Tell me about the new energy that wants to come in. For some of you, Aquarius, yeah, there's the sun. I told you this person wants to make someone happy. There's the Eight of Wands, arrows of love, Cupid's arrow, and look what's here, the Ace of Cups, okay? And I also see the Queen of Pentacles. So there's an Ace of Cups here. This person that's new wants to offer the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun card. Let's find out who the best candidate is with one card. But let me do this first. So the past energy that's coming back, give me the past energy that's coming back towards Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so look, they just want to balance out the relationship. Didn't I tell you it may work out anyways? And it also is talking about protection is needed with this connection. So if you go back to this person, you guys are going to have to put up a protection bubble because there's going to be so many people that's going to be against the connection. Family members are going to not like it. Friends who don't like it. There's going to be family members, again, who don't like it if you go back to this person or get back with this person. Balance is needed. So it just needs to be equal give and take. So if you're helping somebody pay the bills, they need to be nurturing you as well. Okay? If they're not nurturing you and they want you to pay the bills, there's no date night and all you guys are doing is just paying the bills and living. That's not how that goes. Reciprocity. You're supposed to have 2 days set aside for this person that's helping you acquire money together. It can't be you're paying the bills and you're cooking all the meals for you and this person. That's not reciprocity. You're doing labor. You're doing labor. There is supposed to be equal give and take. So if your person can cook, I don't care if they can just cook a grilled cheese. Go cook us one. It's your turn, buddy. Okay? You don't need to be cooking every day and helping pay bills. You don't need to be going to the grocery store and doing all the shopping and all the labor and cooking for people. And they're thinking that's reciprocity. If you don't learn equal give and take, you will not get what you want. I guarantee you. People need to learn equal give and take. That is not equal at all. It doesn't matter what you're doing for yourself. You do the things you do for yourself. Think about what you do for that person that's doing for you. If you do nothing, that's not equal give and take. If paying the other half of the bills and you think you're doing for that person, no. So refuse. I'm not cooking every day for you because it's going to put an imbalance in that connection. I'm not cooking for you every day and I pay half the bills here. Are you kidding me? No. 3 days I'll cook, 3 days you cook. And 1 day we'll have off. 2 days should be date night. 2 days a week. I don't care if you decide, hey, we're not going to go anywhere. We're just going to cook some popcorn and watch some movies. Or have a one cocktail because we have to work tomorrow. Something like that. Or you could just actually go out together. But there needs to be 2 days set aside for your needs. If you are paying half the bills, where's the other half of the man? Because I'm really old school. I'm really old school. The half of the man is missing. So if half of the man is missing, you will cook and you will clean just like me. You're not going to put that all on me because I'm the feminine and you're not taking care of all the bills. It doesn't work that way. And this is why a lot of women get stressed out because they're sitting there helping pay bills and then they're trying to be the woman part of the relationship too. No, that's not reciprocity. No. So this is his past energy, but a lot of people are going to be against the connection. So it needs to be covered. All right, let's talk about this new one. They both look good. The new energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the new energy. Give me an outcome for the new energy coming in. If they are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could push this person away. If this past energy comes back, Some of you are going to push this person away. 2 cards came out the same way with the other one. I see isolation and loneliness. This is about pushing an energy away. So you could push somebody away and make them feel lonely, but then you have taking the leap. So some of you are going to take the leap towards the new. Put that in the comments after this live. I'm going towards the new, or I'm going back to my person. But just listen to what take the leap says. It's about courage. It says you have to let go of something good to get something great. So it's telling you taking the leap into the unknown could be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable, because most people stay in relationships because it's comfortable. Enjoy this next journey. Give me one more on that new energy. Okay, so this person you could join together with, it says humanitarian service. So your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? We talked about that earlier with that twin flame journey. There's something that both of you are supposed to be doing. Become an advocate, all right? And an inspiration along the way. So, you know who did that? I think Prince Harry, what's his name? Not Prince Harry, the other brother. He went towards somebody who was a humanitarian like himself, and he chose that over his riches. It wasn't Prince Harry. What was his name? Well, anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. He married outside of the norm, and he went on and chose the humanitarian aspect over his riches. All right, guys, let me give you a card of the day. Give me the card of the day for the collective here. Now, it's that very card. It's the Sun card. It's the Sun card. It's the 3 of Cups. You'll be happy if you get out here and date, but this could also mean a reconciliation or some type of collaboration. You have the Sun card and the 3 of Cups on the board. All right, let me give you one of these cards too. The path that you're on. I should have done, no, it's too late now. The path that you're on. Give me an outcome for the path. Wait a minute. Yep, old conditioning is something that needs to be released. Do you see that? Release. It's time to release old conditionings and step into the new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. It's telling you to release something, collective. It's telling you to release something. And I don't know who this is for, but didn't I say something about humanitarian? This card doesn't even belong in this deck. And it says it's time to volunteer. Yep, selfless devotion. Volunteer to something. You know, volunteer means doing something without money, okay? Involved. Willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. There's a lot of things that I do and money's not involved. I wind up giving more than I do. So it's giving the advice for somebody to do the same. And somebody is still stuck in past life karmic cycles. It's a past life is the reason why this intense energy surrounds you. The person or situation look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture. of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part in anything are key in releasing past life karma. So you have to take responsibility for your actions. 555 on the board, guys. What's the 555? It could be abundance and security. What's the 555? What is this 555? What is this 555? Oh boy. For some of you, it's some type of sadness. The 5 of Cups came out. Why is this 5 of Cups here? Why is the 5 of Cups here? Somebody may lose their balance. Somebody may lose their balance. I hope that's not like a slip and fall or something. Why the 5 of Cups here? It could be an argument between you and a lover. Why the 5 of Cups here? Could be you and a third party, or you could be arguing about a third party situation. There's the 5 of Pentacles. There's a loss in finances or a loss in love here. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold. So this 555 could be a change in a relationship. Somebody's relationship could be ending. It's over, or it will be. It's time for you to release something. See? But when it's over, look what you have. Justice here. Something's going to rule in your favor even though you lose something. Okay? So it looks like the end of a relationship, that 555 that we saw today. The relationship is over. It's at its end. Okay? See? Judgment at the bottom. Injustice. It's over. All right? It's time for the phoenix to rise. It's time for you to leave something behind. Okay? You have to let it completely go. Okay, that's all I have, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on and spending time with me. That's all I have. Bye for now.